Hello, welcome to the Hoop Love Y'all show. I am your host, Shay Rippinger of Hip the Hoopla, and we're going to be learning that little section of the World Hoop Day dance as a combo. I'm doing two live feeds here, so please definitely join in on the commentary here. Let me know where you're watching from. And this is the Becoming Awesome series. It's an 8-part series. We are on number 5 of that series. Hopefully my connection is good. We just got new stuff done today, so it's always fun to try test out the new technology and all that kind of good stuff. New lines run, so maybe there's a clearer signal. I would be so happy about that. Okay, so hi Jen, hi Penelope. So welcome, welcome, welcome. All right, and with the Hoop Love Y'all show, I talk about health, humor, and hooping. And so on the health note, the theme of this particular show is help. So this is part of the Becoming Awesome series. We covered learning, awareness. So the laughter technique, which is part of how we are becoming awesome. The laughter technique is an acronym. The word spelled out of laughter is an acronym, and we already went over the learning, the awareness, understanding, giggling. That was last show. Oh, that was so much stuff, so much fun. They've all been fun, but that giggling is like, I just love that one. And this one is help. So we're on the H part of the laughter word and getting through the whole thing there. Alrighty. So on this help is a why I wanted to bring this one up of how you're becoming awesome is because sometimes we either need to seek help or give help, both. So the seeking the help, why this is important, you can definitely do it all yourself. You can do it the hard way, and you can go for adrenal fatigue. So if you're not familiar with what adrenal fatigue is, it's high stress levels when you've just done so much that you burn out your adrenal glands. And your adrenal glands are helpful and important because they produce hormones. So cortisol is a stress hormone. So when that's taking over and helping stop and hinder the production of your other healthy, good hormones that you really do need in your body, we need a little bit of stress hormone, but hopefully happy stress, like nice fun things happening. So there's different kinds of stress in the body, and thank you so much. And but we want to have the happier stress rather than the icky kind of stress. So the icky kind of stress could be from just overwork, not getting enough rest, not eating great, just too much emotional, physical, and mental stuff going on. So we want to try and reduce that. One of the ways, I have a little health tip for you, is Siberian ginseng. So I'm just going to show you the ginseng. I'm trying to hide the brand on there because I'm not necessarily promoting a brand, although I might get a little thing in here in case you want to get some Siberian ginseng. Siberian ginseng is an adaptogen, which is a really cool thing to have. It's kind of like a tonic for the body. It kind of does what your body needs it to do. So for instance, if you need energy, but your body is like overproducing, just overwhelmed, then it's not just going to, just give you energy, because that's not what your body needs. Your body needs some rest, relaxation, and rejuvenation and recuperation time. So an adaptogen is a really cool thing to be able to do with that. And it helps basically a general resistance to daily stress. Pretty cool, huh? So you might want to try that, some Siberian ginseng. I've been taking this. I just happen to have one of these in my cabinet. I'm like, I definitely wanted to talk about ginseng. I tried to give you a new little health tip for each show that is useful. You may already know about it. There may be a different adaptation that you might get some new information about, or you may not know about it at all. So this might be new information, in which case this is awesome, because learning is all part of the process. That was the first part of this step of the laughter technique of becoming awesome. So humor, I just realized something funny. It's a joke that only I get. But anyway, I like to do a little laughter yoga based exercise each show for a part of the humor. The part of the humor is the whole show. So that's just my personality and how I try and get things across. I was a cartoonist for a lot of years. So it's also how I deal with stressful things a lot of the times, is try and smile, try and laugh through them. even when you don't want to. That's part of my process of getting through stuff. It's one of my coping mechanisms. So anyway, so what we're going to do is do a little laughter yoga exercise, and we're going to bring this in with the help. Oh, you know what? I forgot to. I forgot a couple things on the health note, and this is why I keep looking down at my notes. Another reason for why you want to seeking help is there's 3 reasons. So the adrenal fatigue, you want to avoid the adrenal fatigue. The second reason why you want to seek help for the learning process, for the laughter technique of the becoming awesome process, is you can shortcut your learning process time, your learning time, and your learning curve. And isn't that awesome? So when you seek help with somebody else who's either, they've already created the wheel. Why do you need to hack out a new one and try and create a new kind of wheel? It's already been done. Why don't you just go to the existing wheel and improve upon it? Do your own cool stuff with it and start there. Isn't that cool? So that's part of where the seeking help comes in handy. So like working with a coach like me, whether it be with hooping or health or business coaching, what have you, that is a cool thing. So, you can take somebody else's learning, the school of hard knocks, and they can help move you from this point to all the way over. You can skip a whole bunch of steps when you seek help. Now, if you're in the other position where you've been at something for a while, then it is good to give or offer help. So you're not just in the asking or seeking help, but you're in that offering. So there might be, hi, Sherry. So yes, and hi, Angela. So all the people watching, thank you so much for watching live or watching on the recording, whatever you're watching. So that seeking help is really good. And then the third reason why you want to seek help is because you have more time to get better. So if you take out some of those steps that you're going to just hack at, and just kind of like with a blunt knife, if you don't have the proper tools and you're just like, I'm just going to try and figure out how to hoop on YouTube and watch all the YouTube videos that you can definitely go down the rabbit hole of watching a whole bunch of stuff. Or you could go to one teacher who's going to teach you a whole bunch of stuff that you need. And yes, you may have to pay for it, but you save that time, and you can apply that time or that savings to other things. So whether it be to excel at that one thing and get much more progress in the amount of time, or do something else too. So that's a pretty cool thing by learning. So yeah. Alrighty. And then the give and offer. One of the reasons you want to assist the other people coming up and about, ways to do this. You can assist, you can mentor, or you can teach. So, you can just simply assist somebody, answer some questions. You can be in a Facebook group and help people that way and just give them a little bit of assistance. You can also mentor somebody where you pick out a specific person and you work with them. And, we generally think of mentorships of like a student and an experienced person, but mentorship can be even in small ways too. So it doesn't always have to be, somebody in high school with somebody who's been in the work field for a long time. It can be something small. Or you can actually teach somebody. You can either do it as a volunteer thing, as I'm doing with teaching the World Hoop Day dance, or and teaching a lot of the moves that go with it. So you can totally learn that for free and hopefully apply what you might be spending with that and send that money to the World Hoop Day organization so that we can get hoops to the hands to kids all over the world. So, or you can take money in yourself and make a business out of it. So that is good too. So those reasons for helping, for seeking and giving help. So, all right, now back to the humor portion. Okay, so the laughter yoga exercise. All righty. So what laughter yoga is about is just about breathing, and we're going to try and laugh. We're going to try and smile, even if you don't feel like it. Sometimes it helps to just try it anyway. So I'd love you to do this exercise with me. So you can do this standing or you can do this sitting. For the purpose of the camera, I'm going to do this sitting so that I stay in the frame. So let's just take a nice deep breath in. And then we're going to laugh it out. And let's take and wave our hands and just load them down as you exhale. And on the next one, now that you've got the hand movement there, so you're inhaling in and then you're exhaling down. Okay, on the next couple of ones that we're going to do, I'm going to have you laugh while you do that hand movement. Okay, ready? So we're going to take an inhale and then laugh it out. and really get that last breath of air out, and inhale it in again and laugh it out. And then one more time. Let's do it with some breathe like you mean it. Inhale it in and then laugh it out. And then we're at the end of laughter yoga exercises. We do this twice. Do that with me. So we're going to go very good, yay. Do it on the next one. Very good, yay. All right. So that concludes the laughter yoga exercise. So that's a fun one. And okay, so now let's move on to the hooping. I think I'm doing okay on my time value. I'm trying to keep better aware of the clock here. Okay, so as you may perhaps know, if you've been watching any of the shows of this series, I have been going through the World Hoop Day dance combination by combination, and we're going in consecutive order of the World Hoop Day dance. So even if you, this is good to know for just dance choreography, for hoop choreography, for just knowing some new moves or having a different perspective of getting some moves together. So, the hashtag combo club or the, hashtag World Hoop Day 2019, World Hoop Day dance. So yeah, I would love for you to show your progress. Also, part of why we're doing this, World Hoop Day this year, it's always the first Saturday of October. So this year it is Saturday, October 5th. And people are getting together and gathering in their communities, formal events, small events, big events, all kinds of events. And so if you have an event or you want to create an event, get it over on the World Hoop Day page on Facebook, and also post it in the World Hoop Day dance. So what I would love for you to do, I'm trying to get as many people. This has been going on way before I got into doing the World Hoop Day dance. Krista McQuillan has been doing the World Hoop Day dance for many, many years. And so it's been a treat for a lot of people all over the world come together to learn the choreography for one dance and then videotape themselves, their duet, the group, however many people that you can gather. Great. In the most unique situations that you can do too. That is really cool. So then you get the videos together and a compilation gets made, and everybody who participates in getting a video gets in the compilation as long as you get it in on time. And that's pretty darn cool. So, and the whole purpose of World Hoop Day is to get hula hoops into the hands of kids all over the world, helps promote world peace, brings about health, good socialization, getting their friendship skills going, and learning. So what we're going to do is we're going to be learning the next section of the World Hoop Day dance. Hopefully my chair is not really too much. So what this is going to be, I'll just count the counts out for you, and then we can go through them a little bit slowly. So how am I doing on time? Pretty good. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, place 8, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, bring it off 8. So that little section of 16 counts is what we're going to be working on right now. We will put it with music. We will be reviewing. I'll just be going over the beginning up to this point, and we'll be working it out from there. So let's go through these counts slowly. So what we're doing is I'm facing the camera straight on as if you're my audience. So I realize sometimes I should do it this way. So in other words, then that would be my audience. But for right now, I'm just going to do it towards the camera and walk you through it with the words, and hopefully that will help. So we're going to take the hoop in our hands, and you could be halfway through. I'm using a smaller hoop because I'm in a very small space. Use whatever hoop you have, and because you want to be able to waist hoop for this particular section of the song. And there's also a 32 count rap breakdown section of the song, so that if this hoop dance is created and choreographed for beginner to intermediate levels, you can definitely change some of the moves up if you want to either simplify something for you or your group, or make something more expansive and more complicated. You can definitely do that, as long as everybody can do it and you don't leave everybody in the dust. So please make sure everybody feels good with doing it, and get that all in, and everybody's on the same page, and then get that in your video. So what this is this is an off body maneuver. So we have the hoop in our hands, and we're taking it, we're angling the hoop out and over, kind of like you're lassoing something. So you're taking it out 1, 2, and to the right. So this is on a right angle. So take it out 1, 2, and then 3, 4 goes to the left. And then you go back to the right, 5, 6, 7, 8. So you kind of like little floaty figure 8 here. So, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And I'm doing a little step with each. When I bring the hoop out, I'm stepping with that foot. So if I bring the hoop out to the right, I'm stepping with the right foot. So stepping out right, and then stepping out left, stepping out right, left, right, left. And I'm just stepping a little bit. I'm not taking up a whole huge amount of space here, just little steps. So I'm assuming that you might be hooping in a group, so you want to have space to do that. So always watch your dancer space, is what we call it in dance land, with dance technique. So you don't want to just be bunking your neighbors, your partners, your dance partners with the hoop. You want to be paying attention to where you're going with the hoop. So you can direct your attention and your gaze with the hoop. And also remember to dance. So a few things to remember with this: get that nice posture going, dance, and smile. So there's 3 things to remember while doing this whole World Hoop Day dance. I'm trying to help get those things coordinated in there, because you can know all the hoop moves you want, but if you're just going, meh, 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 you know, and just doing kind of a robotic version of it, then it's no fun to watch. So, and it's probably not a lot of fun to do either. So I want you to put your dance style, your personality, get some nice dancer posture, nice and lifted, so you're not just all slumped over, making it look real small, make it look real big. And then also smile. So make it look like hooping is fun. So again, with the counts here. So we take it out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then bring the hoop over on 8 to the on body position. So hi, the new people that joined. So we're going over some of the choreography for the World Hoop Day dance. So, and then we're going to be doing is waist hooping to the right. So the hoop is going to be going in the right current, and also we're turning to the right. So just little baby steps to the right. So, and you can just bring the arms out. This is where you put your dance style and flair in there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then we're going to bring it back off the body, 7, 8. So 7X, bring it off 8. And because the next move we're going to be doing is taking it out and in. Ooh, preview to the next part. So, alrighty. So again, with that count, let's do all of those counts together now. So we're taking it out with the right 1, 2, left 3, 4, right 5, left 6, right 7, hoop on 8, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, bring it off 8. So fairly simple for this little section of 16 counts. All right, so now we're going to try this from the beginning. And even if you haven't been here from the beginning to do this, you might be able to pick up some of the steps pretty easily and pretty quickly. So give them a shot anyway. Also, the chorus repeats. So once you know the chorus part, that section is going to be coming up and repeating here real quick. So we're going to start from the beginning and then work our way up to this new section. All right, here we go. Wiggle the legs, 5, 6, 7, 8, then take it out. Whoa. Head roll, sorry. Lean out, hit. 1 and 2, pull, 3, pull, 4, up, 5, 6, down, 7, down, 8. Palm spin, step, in, pull it up. Flippy fold 1, flippy fold 2. I realize that music is really loud, all the way down and up. Bring it up and hold. Double-handed isolation. And then take it 1, 2, 3, 4, out, 5, 6, 7, 8. Circle around and down and play. Grab the feet down. Pick it up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ladder it down. Take that fan kick. Hold. Place. Iso pop. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. So those counts fit in and flow with what we've already learned. We'll try that again. So let's go over just that little section here up to speed. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Place 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So you're kind of coming off on that 7 to get that into the hands on 8. So, all right. Well, let's try that one more time with the music, and then we'll wrap it up. So, hi, Lisa. Alrighty. Here we go from the top. Just wiggling the legs. Hoop is down on the ground for 8. And then we're going to do the head roll to the right. 2, 3, 4. Lean to the right. 5, 6, 7. Tap. 8. And down. Pull. Up. Slide it down. All right. Palm spin. Step right, step left. Bring it up over the body. As you pull 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Bring the left in. Reach up. Escalator. Up. Hold. Double-handed isolation. You can take this with a little bit more dance style if you want. Up, up, take it out, and circles around the head. Releasing your shoulders. Insulate it down into the hands. Take it up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Round with a fan kick. Place it over the left shoulder. Iso pop. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Place it. Here we go. Keep it going. Coming off. There we go. It's a little challenging for me with I got this with the little hoop, but I was with the hoop does like bear skin. If you've got the bear skin available, if you're I have a plain hoop, so it doesn't have grip tape on the inside. That's a little hooper tip. If you have some either grip tape to put on the inside, you can also use wax like a beeswax, or you can even sand the inside of your hoop too with a little bit of sandpaper. I personally like either using a grip tape or a beeswax because you can take that off. If you sand it, it's sanded. So if you go to put tape on it later, then it might have a hard time adhering. But the wax as well, you can clean that off. It's going to take some effort, but you can clean that off. So yeah, so that is a little section of the World Hoop Day Dance. I'm going to go live in another group here and do some more training over there. So if you haven't already gone over to the World Hoop Day Dance page, please go over there. And yes, the song is Circle of Light. It's available as a download from SoundCloud. It's an original song written by myself and put together musically by Billy DeVette of the Double Bills. One of my husband, his music partners. So my husband is Bill and the other one is Billy. I call him Billy because to separate them out. Anyway, so original piece of music created just for World Hoop Day. It's a third time that we're creating an original song for World Hoop Day, our collaborative team. So pretty cool on that. So yeah, all right. So practice this World Hoop Day dance. Thank you so much for watching. So please share this video and learn along with me. If you have any questions, let me know and I will answer them the best I can. So thank you guys so much for watching and commenting and sending out hearts. I really appreciate it. So yeah, rock on. Peace out. All right. Bye.